What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Dominic Rich, back with another bang, and this one is a bit different. In today's video, I'll be talking about 25 big forthcoming transfers that will happen this summer. Like, when I say forthcoming, I mean the transfer deal has been agreed and everything. Player terms have been agreed, but the transfer will only happen after June 30th, 2020, and it will be made official on July 1st, 2020. That's like the date when contract expires and stuff like that, June 30th. So I'm going to get into these 25 big transfers, exciting transfers that you guys may not know of, because you don't really do the deep diving stuff like I do. So yeah, that's the reason why. If you're new around here, guys, you never saw my channel. Well, if you're new around here, that means you never saw the channel. But hit the subscribe button. Road to 34K is in full effect. Let's get this thing going. The grind continues. So the first transfer I want to talk about, guys, is Moses Simon of Levante. He's joining Nantes for 5 million euros. The currency will be in euros, not pounds, not dollars. It will be strictly in euros. He's a Nigerian striker. He's 24 years old, and he was on loan at Nantes. So we're gonna see a lot of these deals happening this summer, where players who were on loan at a certain club, their deals are being made permanent, because you don't really need to do more scouting. You know the player already, you have a relationship with the player already, and he may have done a decent job for your club, so you decide, you know what, let's just save ourselves a headache and just sign the player one time. So Moses Simon will move from Levante in the La Liga to Nantes in French football. The second transfer on the list is Yassine Benrahou, moving from Bordeaux in France to Nimes. And I'm saying France because I think Bordeaux did survive the drop. I think Nimes did survive the drop. That deal is worth 1.5 million euros. He's a 22-year-old Moroccan midfielder, and he was on loan at Nimes. So the next transfer is another one in France, and that one is of Thierry Ambrose, moving from Manchester City to Metz for 2 million euros. So City, they're cashing in on Thierry Ambrose. They don't see him having a future for City. I don't see him having a future for City either. But he is a 23-year-old French striker, probably named after Thierry Henry. And he was on loan at FC Metz, and they're making the deal permanent. Metz was Sadio Mane's former club, if you guys don't know. Fourth big transfer on the list, guys, Pape Gueye, or Pape Gueye. He's moving from Le Havre in Ligue 1, that's the second division in France, to Watford in the Premier League. Well, currently in the Premier League. We don't know if they're going to survive the drop. He has moved there on a free. He's a 21-year-old French central defensive midfielder, and moving from Le Havre, it means that you could be destined for big things, because you have Le Havre youth products in Ferland Mendy, eventually ending up at Real Madrid. Lys Mousset currently plays for Sheffield United. Romain Saïs, he plays for Wolves. Benjamin Mendy, he plays for Manchester City. Riyad Mahrez already won 2 Premier League titles, plays for City, formerly of Leicester. And Bryce Samba, currently playing in the Championship. I think it's for Brentford or one of those clubs. I can't quite remember. But they're doing big things, and Pape Gueye might be destined for big things as well. Fifth transfer on the list, Joshua Zirkzee, Bayern youth to Bayern first team. He's an 18-year-old Dutch striker, and he is a former Feyenoord youth striker. He is destined for big things, because he has been coming off the bench on a few occasions before the lockdown happened, and he saved Bayern Munich. So they have given him a promotion to the first team, and I wish him all the best. I actually signed him in my current FIFA 20 career mode. He's not doing a great job, kind of tall and lanky and kind of slow, But maybe that's in the game. Maybe in real life he's a lot better, because FIFA 20 is kind of trash, if you ask me. Number 6 on the list, Mario Götze. He will leave Borussia Dortmund at the end of the season. He will be a free agent. Where he ends up, I don't know. Maybe in the Premier League, maybe for Newcastle United, or maybe for Everton. I don't know. But he will be leaving Borussia Dortmund at the end of the season. So good luck to Mario Götze. It's just sad what happened to Götze, though. You scored a winning goal at the 2014 World Cup, and, you know, moved from Dortmund to Bayern, and then he just went downhill from there. It's just sad. Moved back to Bayern. It's just sad what happened to Mario Götze. He's only 27 years old, so he still have time to rejuvenate his career, though. You know, so could he do it in the Premier League? Maybe he should go to France. I think he would strive there for one of those French clubs. 7 big transfers, a big move that will happen July 1st. Arda Turan, he will leave Barcelona officially. He's a Turkish central midfielder, 33 years old, formerly of Atletico Madrid. He was on a 2-year loan deal at Istanbul Başakşehir, and he has since fallen out with the club, and he's currently clubless. He's currently owned by Barcelona still, but that deal will end pretty soon. Number 8 on the list, guys, Pedrinho. He will move from Corinthians to Benfica for 20 million euros. This is a big move, and this is a young, talented, 22-year-old Brazilian right winger. Haven't seen much of him, but I plan to do a reaction video for this guy on my second channel, Domination. So if you're not subscribed to Domination, go subscribe so you don't miss it when I eventually do that video. So Pedrinho, he will move from Corinthians to Benfica for 20 million. That's some good money, though. That's some good money in these times. Number 9, Yan Couto. He would join Man City from Coritiba FC in Brazil, and that deal was worth 6 million euros. He's a 17-year-old right back. And I was saying, how many right backs do we need? How many right backs? Do we have so many right backs? We need left backs. That's what we need. Left backs, not right backs. So Yan Couto, I wish him all the best on his move to City. He's highly rated, and they say this is one player who could eventually end up playing for the City first team, like a Gabriel Jesus type player. Only thing that he's a right back and not a striker. But let's move on. Number 10. We reached 10, so we're making some progress here. Jordan Veretout. He would join Fiorentina from Roma for 16 million euros. He is a 27-year-old French central midfielder, was on loan at Roma. And, well, I said he would join Roma from Fiorentina, right? He was on loan at Roma, and he has a contract until 2024 there. So you see a lot of these loan moves are being made permanent. So Roma splashing the cash here, 16 million on a central midfielder. So this might determine what happens in the summer in terms of players linked to Roma. Maybe like a player like Xherdan Shaqiri has been linked to Roma. Don't know if that deal will happen still. Maybe a swap deal. Because Liverpool and Roma do have, you know, a good relationship in that they bought Alisson from Roma, and he has transformed the club in leaps and bounds. But let's move on to the next transfer, guys. And it's Gianluca Mancini moving from Atalanta to Roma for 13 million euros. So Roma, they're spending some money. He's a 24-year-old Italian centre-back, and he was on loan at Roma. He is also a national team player. So this is a highly rated defender. Look out for him. Gianluca Mancini. He has a good name as well. So, 12th on the list, guys. Carles Perez, leaving Barcelona for Roma, 11 million euros. He's a 22-year-old Spanish right winger. He was on loan at Roma. Amazing. Roma just basically spent 13, 16, 40 million on 3 players. That's some good business if you ask me. That's some really, really good business. And these are some good players as well. Guys, I'm going to take a sip of the water. Water break, you call it, because I don't plan to edit this video. Water break, mid-vid. 13th, guys, 13th. Antony, moving from Sao Paulo to Ajax for 15.7 million euros. And I am excited about this one. I'm very excited about this one. He's a 20-year-old. I'm giving him 2 years. He's a 20-year-old Brazilian right winger. And he will be moving to Ajax this summer. That's good. Ziyech, who I'll get to, leaving Ajax, going to Chelsea, and they have basically replaced him with Antony. So I'm excited to see what this player is all about. I will also react to him on Domination. So subscribe, guys. David Neres, also of Ajax, was bought from Sao Paulo for only 12 million euros. So if they're paying 15.7 for Antony, it means he must be good, because David Neres is very, very good. He's very, very good. So look out for this player by the name of Antony, guys. Look out for him. Hakim Ziyech. The aforementioned Hakim Ziyech. He is moving from Ajax to Chelsea for 40 million euros. That's some good money though. He was worth around 25 million last summer, and he was linked to Arsenal, and they didn't buy him. I bet they would rue that, fact that they did not cash in, and, well, not cash in, did not take the opportunity to buy Hakim Ziyech. He's a 27-year-old Moroccan right winger. He was bought in January for the 2021 season. He was basically bought and allowed to finish out the season in the Dutch league, but that league has since been cancelled. No winners announced. No one getting relegated either. Basically, null and void. So, 15, Emre Can, guys, leaving Juventus to Borussia Dortmund for 25 million euros. He's a German CDM. He's 26 years old, and he was on loan at Borussia Dortmund. I think he left Liverpool for Juventus on a free. Did not work out, and he went to Dortmund, and it has since worked out for him, and they decided to make the deal permanent. 16, Mikkel Damsgaard. He's leaving Nordsjælland from the Danish league, I think, not the Norwegian league. The Danish league to Sampdoria for 7 million euros. He's a 19-year-old Danish left winger, and he scored 9 goals in the Danish league, which is 6th in the charts, 5 assists. So he helped their team reach 5th in the league. So that's why he's getting a big move. Highly rated left winger moving to Sampdoria. Maybe next destination for him might be Juventus. You never know. Or Inter, if he is that good. 17th, Abel Ruiz. Abel Ruiz leaving Barcelona for Braga for 8 million euros. He's from Spain. He's 20 years old, and he was on loan at Braga. And I'll touch back on this Abel Ruiz thing just now, and I'll tell you what I think happened, actually happened with this deal. This Abel Ruiz, a young 20-year-old, why am I saying 22 when I always mean 20? A young 20-year-old striker moving from Barcelona to Braga. It's because there is a player by the name of Trincao, who's leaving Braga to Barcelona for 31 million euros. He's a 20-year-old Brazilian right winger. He had 6 goals, 4 assists in Liga NOS, and he is a former Palmeiras youth player. Gabriel Jesus, I think, also formerly of Palmeiras. I think this Abel Ruiz and Trincao deal has something to do with each other. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you take Trincao, I take Ruiz. You're not getting Trincao unless I get a player. You know what? Give me Abel Ruiz. Thank you very much. And Braga, they made some money there. They made some money. So that's 18th. I actually had Trincao at 20th, but I just wanted to put it in after the Abel Ruiz transfer. So that's 18. So 19, guys. Well, yeah, 19. Andrea Pinamonte. And he's leaving Inter for Genoa for 18 million euros. He's a 20-year-old Italian striker, was on loan at Genoa. Guys, most of these players I'd never seen and I didn't hear about them before this transfer. But I wanted to do this video though. I wanted to enlighten you guys about some of these forthcoming transfers. And I thought it made for a very, very good video idea. So here I am. So it's a bit raw, but you know. Ooh, baby, I like it raw. But anyways, let us move on. Number 20, Mateus Fernandes leaving Palmeiras to Barcelona for 7 million euros. He's a 21-year-old Brazilian central midfielder, was on loan at Real Valladolid. So he's leaving Valladolid to Barcelona. I don't know if he's going to be part of their, first team setup or if they're going to send him back out on loan or something, but we will just have to wait and see. A lot of transfer rumors, being circulating around Arthur leaving, Rakitic leaving, Pjanic coming into Barcelona. So maybe this player will be one of those players on the periphery, maybe come off the bench and all that. Barcelona has already basically invested in their future, and a lot of you guys are not even aware of it, with transfers like Trincao, Mateus Fernandes, and more. 21, Alfred Duncan leaving Sassuolo to Fiorentina for 15 million euros. He's a Ghanaian international. He's 27 years old, and he was on loan at Fiorentina. So they're cashing in. They like what they see in the player, and they are making the deal permanent. 22, Giovanni Lo Celso leaving Real Betis for Tottenham Hotspurs. 32 million euros was the final fee. He is 24-year-old central midfielder from Argentina. He was on loan at Spurs, a loan deal that cost them 16 million. So I don't know if the 16 million and the 32 million is combined and it's going to be a fee of 48 million euros. I don't know if that's how it works. If you do know, let me know down below. But they initially had to pay up 16 million to get him on loan. So they like what they see in Giovanni Lo Celso. I also like what I see, and I think it's a great move. 23, Ever Banega. He will be leaving Sevilla for Al Shabab in the Saudi Arabian League, I think, for free. He's a 31-year-old central midfielder from Argentina. He's only 31. I think going to Al Shabab is a financial move for Ever Banega. They pay a lot of money over there in Saudi Arabia. But at 31, I think you're kind of giving up on your career there, man. Like, come on. 31 years old. Like, come on. Lewandowski is 31. A lot of great players are still 31, and they're still doing well. I think Ever Banega had at least 3 more solid years in him that he could have played at a top club. But I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe he just want to cash in right about now. So, number 24, Pedri, leaving Las Palmas for Barcelona for 5 million euros. He is a 17-year-old Spanish left winger, and maybe Barcelona is just investing in this player, and they're going to sell him on in the future. Maybe they'll even sell him back to Las Palmas for more. Things like that happen. But look for Pedri, a player I would also react to on Domination. And last but not least, at 25, Marco Rogue leaving Napoli for Cagliari for 13 million euros. He's a Croatian central midfielder. He's 24 years old. He was on loan at Cagliari. Why can't I say Cagliari? You know what I'm saying? But guys, since I wrote up the information for this video, I think Gelson Fernandes, I think his name is, of Eintracht Frankfurt, a Swiss central defensive midfielder. He has since retired. He has hung up his boots. He don't want no parts of football. He's done. So he has retired, and Aritz Aduriz, the veteran who plays for Athletic Bilbao, I think he played for, if I'm not mistaken, he has also since retired. So guys, that's it. 25 big forthcoming transfers that will happen this summer from your boy Dominic Rich. I know it's a raw video. I'm contemplating whether to put in pictures or whether not to put in pictures, but I don't think you guys need pictures, man. No pictures. Pictures are for kids. Sometimes you spend time putting pictures and no one ends up watching the video. So I think you guys would enjoy this one just the way it is. So if you're new, consider hitting the subscribe button. If you want to know how the players look, just go, you know what I mean, look them up. You know what I'm saying? As you're listening, look them up. Talk about a raw video, though. Talk about a raw video. But guys, if you're new, consider hitting the subscribe button. Slap a like on the video. Let me know your thoughts about these transfers in the comment section down below. Head on over to cardsplug.com/dominicrichfc to get you one of those lovely life-size football cards they have over there. Use the coupon code dominicrichfc to get yourself 15% off. All the links would be in the description box down below. So, until my next video, from your boy Dominic Rich, peace out. Rich Squad.